Hey Pisces, thanks for joining me on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. I'm Danielle, and today I'm bringing you the love reading for mid-June to mid-July. I have a few things in the works, but they haven't completely gelled the way I want them yet, so I'm gonna hang on for that. So what I'm doing is the love checkup spread that I created in 2018, and that is past, present, and outcome. And then we have two cards, one for your wants and needs, one for their wants and needs, and the situation as it seems and the situation as it actually is. So if you think it's confusing, just hang in there. It's not that bad. Just wait until I get it out on the table. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cutting the cards. Here we go. First card for you, Pisces, the Ace of Swords. All right. And then in your wants, we have the Five of Swords for the situation as it seems. And in your needs, you have the Two of Wands, or the situation as it is. And in the present, we have the Three of Swords. On their side, the Six of Pentacles in their wants, and in their needs, the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, wow, okay. And the outcome card is the High Priestess. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, all right. So Pisces, oh gosh. Currently, I know my mind is drawn to the current situation, but in the past we have the Ace of Swords. You came to a point where you're just cutting it all off. I mean, cutting off all the bad stuff that happened, not cutting it off, just cutting the bad stuff off that happened in the present, in the past. So you made a fresh start. This is a fresh spiritual start, a new outlook, and you made up your mind to just say, okay, to hell with the past, I am going to reinvent myself and move forward with the future. So your wants are, and the situation as it appears at this time is the Five of Swords. And now the Five of Swords to me is an internal kind of sabotage, an internalizing, insecurity, neediness, all those negative things that cut us down, you know, all those things that hold us back from getting what we want, all those things that we do to ourselves to, subconsciously and unconsciously, that keep us from getting the things that we want. So we have the Five of Swords in the situation as it appears and in our wants, and you just want to kind of wallow in it. You just want to be who you have always been, because that's the easiest way to be. Change is not an easy thing to do, and examining yourself and going, where am I sabotaging myself? That is not an easy thing to do. Okay, so you just want to stay the same because that's the easiest thing to do. But you know, it's time to cut that off. Well, you've been thinking about cutting that part of your personality away because it's not helping you. It's definitely hindering you. And here you are at a crossroads. This is what you need. It's not the 3, it's the 2. So you are looking at both paths and wondering which path is the best path to take. The easy path, stay where you are, or the challenging path, move forward, move ahead, and cut away these these bad habits, this bad negative self-esteem. All right, so in the present we have the Three of Swords. Something or someone has let you down. It could be this situation from the past where, you've been suffering hurt for a long time. But at this point in time, it seems like there's some sort of disappointment. You thought some things were going great. You were interested in a person and you thought things were going great, but then they didn't go as you planned. So at this current time, you are grieving the loss of this direction, of this person who was going to be there. But you see, you caused it yourself, Pisces, through your insecurity, through whatever this is, this self-esteem, this self-sabotage. You caused it yourself. This may even be you hurting your own self. This is you realizing how much you have hurt your own self. It is possible that the Three of Swords is not even pertaining to a third person. This is pertaining to how you have broken your own heart by being this way. You come to the realization that you can't be this way any further. You need to take a different path now. Okay? And it's hard, it's difficult, and it hurts to know that you have been your own worst enemy all this time. So whether or not you are experiencing the loss of someone in your life, or the failure of a relationship, or the realization that you have been your own worst enemy, right now you are in the thick of it. You are hurting and you are trying to get over this disappointment. This is true. It's people see the Three of Swords as the heartbreak card, but it is just the major disappointment. Expectations dashed. You had expectations. This is the failure of expectations to manifest. So that is basically what the Three of Swords is. It could be another person that has broken your heart, but it could have been you that broke your own heart as well. Now there's another person in the picture, someone kind and gentle and generous. What they want is to make you feel better. What they want is to be there for you and give generously in order to maybe help you heal some of this pain. They want to help. The situation is that they are there. They are your friend. They are available for you to speak to them, but you need to take that initiative. What they need, now this is very interesting, because you have a Two of Wands in what you need to do, and what they need to do is the Two of Coins. They need to make a decision. So you have to make a decision in which direction you want to go, and they need to make a decision in, what is it? They have a secret that they're not telling you. I'm not sure what this decision is, but this decision indirectly affects you as well, directly or indirectly. And it looks like they are deciding. It's very difficult to say what they are deciding, because they have a decision to make as well. You have a decision that is affecting you personally, and they have a decision that is affecting you indirectly. They are your friend and they want to be there, but they are getting frustrated trying to communicate with you. And they have a decision whether to stay or whether to go. So that's up in the air. This is up in the air. This is what you're feeling. Those two twos, man, they are like every day it could be one way or the other. So every day you could be choosing this, or you could be choosing to move forward. Every day they could be choosing to help you, or they could be choosing to turn away from you. That is the decision that they're doing. They are deciding whether or not you are worth the effort to put all this love and kind and compassion, because when they look at you, all they see is this, and they see this. And, only so much that a friend can do if you don't open up to them before they choose to go in a different direction. So this is something that you really need to carefully consider, Pisces, because this action, this card, is the key to your happiness. Looking in the wrong direction will lead you right back here. Okay, and you want to move forward. Now, the final card here, the outcome, is a very, very beautiful, beautiful card. It is the card of knowledge of oneself, of one's spirituality, of going within and finding the answers, because the answers are already within you. You know where to find them. You know that the answers are there. You just have found it easier to stick with the same old bad habits rather than deal with this head on. But since the High Priestess has come up as the final outcome card, it tells me that you are through. You are through with this. You are going to put that behind you. You are no longer going to indulge in this sort of thing. You are going to make the choice to move forward. See, the two wands become the two pillars. And where two flimsy wands here are now two pillars holding up an entire building, holding up your entire psyche. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time and reflection, and you are going to need to really, really put some effort into this, because this is a whole lifetime of bad habits accumulating, right? And then here you are thinking, gee, I really should just cut off all those bad habits. And at some point in June, things begin to turn around. You come to the crossroads. Your friend is at a crossroads, and you realize it. Hey, if I don't snap out of this, depressed, moody person that I am, then I'm not going to get to move ahead. Now, it's difficult for me to say whether your friend is going to stick or not, but this is good. This is a beginning. This is the beginning of a whole new life for you. Like they say in that movie, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Pisces, let it go. Let it go. The past is put the past in the past, okay? You have such a wonderful opportunity to get to know yourself all over again, and you are a wonderful person. You know that deep inside. You just have to go down and find those answers within, and then know that you have found the truth. Okay, that this is not the truth. That is not the truth. The truth is, you need to break out of those bad habits of insecurity, of possibly moodiness, or most of all, self-sabotage. Okay, Pisces, you can do it. You are on your way, and on your way to getting out of this heartbroken, constant heartbroken stage, because this was a really big wake-up call. Something caused a really big wake-up call. This is the wake-up call. The turning point. Something happened to cause you to really feel deeply for the first time in a long, long time, and you will not have to deal that again when you start to go within and look for those answers and heal yourself and become the person that you know you are, not that. Okay, Pisces? All right. Wow, that was very intense. Let me know if that was illuminating for you. Please leave a message down below and like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed that reading this week, Pisces. Thanks for visiting Dragonfly Soul Tarot, Pisces. Have a good one. Bye for now.